Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Ruach. Double honors to the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutation to elect Akim on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. Peace be unto you. This right here is going to go into Amos chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, "Can two walk together except they be agreed?" And it's a simple, short question, simple, short precept. Now, you have so many people, oh, the black people, we can't come together because of this. We can't come together because of religion. We can't come together because of that. Ironically, because Christianity brings all people together, not just black people. Christianity brings black, so-called black people, so-called white people. You know, if you're Chinese, if you're homosexual, you can be a Christian. Come as you are. That's the whole Christian mind state. Christianity has a come as you are mind state that allows everybody to be in. So that's not why we can't come together. Now, Islam, that is, a whole nother wine philosophy, religion right there. Now, you're not going to see a Christian and a Muslim going together, in a church together. But for the most part, they can, they can, coexist if neither one of them are disciplined, shall I say. If you a half-ass Muslim that, go to Ramadan, or celebrate Ramadan, and you don't eat pork, and you kiss the Quran, once every blue moon, and buy a Final Call newspaper. If you a half-ass Muslim, yeah, you can walk together, with another guy that's a half-ass Christian. You a half-ass Christian, you go to church, on Easter and Christmas and holidays, and weddings, or when shit gets bad in your life, you want to go back. If you half-ass, you can be a homosexual to be in church nowadays. If you want to do that, if you want to be a half-ass Christian, you can walk together with a half-ass Muslim and a half-ass this and a half-ass that. But if you really disciplined in whatever it is that your philosophy, you can't walk together with somebody like that. If you a well-disciplined Christian and the Western Christianity says, well, and that's another thing. Christianity ain't even disciplined no more. It's so many, well, it never was, but there's so many forms of even Western Christianity, but if let's say you into your conservative Western Christianity that still believes that homosexuality is wrong, can you walk together with a church that thinks that homosexuality is right and it's okay? Somebody's got to be liberal. Well, actually, both people have to be liberal. They're like, oh yeah, well, it's your body, your choice, and this is an Old Testament. At some point, y'all both have to be liberal. But if you conservative and disciplined, you'll be like, no, you're gay. That's not cool. That God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of that shit. There's far as feminism. There's so many types of feminism. Lesbian feminism, the black, woman feminism, the sexual liberation branch of feminism, do as thou will, basically feminism. And the different sets of feminism preach different, philosophies concerning women empowerment. Some say certain stuff is empowering women. Some say it's not empowering women. But your mainstream feminism, it's It can't walk together with another branch of feminism that don't hold on to its core beliefs. So how extreme if two forms of feminism can work, how much more so two people who have a complete polar opposite walks of life, who have different philosophies? Can you have some feminists who are against the trans activists. They believe, okay, men and women, shouldn't be raised equal. They shouldn't be raised the same. You a man, you shouldn't be allowed to compete in women's sports. And then you got some feminists that believe equality and everything. Oh yeah, I believe in equality. We're all equal. Yeah, a man is equal, so a man can go in a woman's bathroom and a woman compete. A man can compete in a woman's sports. If that's what he chooses. These are both feminists, but have polar different beliefs. And when they got polar different beliefs, both of them going to be pushing that. What agenda do they push? As liberal as they come together to be, what's going to be your agenda when y'all come together? What exactly are y'all going to do? Now, the same applies with brothers in the truth. You got some brothers that believe in Old Testament, some brothers that believe in, both the Old and the New Testament only. I mean, both the Old and the New Testament. So if you got a brother like that, how are we supposed to walk together with a brother who don't believe in Yahawashi Hamashiach? When we come together, what the fuck we gonna do? Let's see. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 18. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of Yahweh, our Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Hey, you got to be joined together in the same mind, the same judgment, because you got different minds, different judgment, then everybody's going to have different agendas. Let's say, you try to be liberal and say, oh yeah, you believe you eat pork? Okay, that's fine. You believe you eat pork? Well, I believe we don't believe we can eat pork and stuff like that. Oh, this is how I'm just going to be. Okay, you believe the mark of the beast is the microchip? Well, I believe the mark of the beast is baloney. We can coexist together. So now what happens when I carry out my agenda, which is teaching the mark of the beast is Christianity, and you carry out your agenda that the mark of the beast is baloney? We're pushing out confusion, and we know Most High is not the author of confusion. So if I'm pushing out my agenda, you're basically against me. I mean, if I'm pushing out my agenda, you're pushing out your agenda, we're against each other. So we have to be in agreement. Let's say one person believes that you're coach of a basketball team. You got a head coach and assistant coach, and they are on the same accord. One believes that you can pick and roll all day and win games. Other believes that you can ISO ball and win all games. Okay, y'all both disagree. Y'all both being liberal, but what's the game plan when y'all come together? What's the game plan? That's the thing. You can't execute it. Here you have Israel into so many philosophies, so many different type of, wines, but yet and still, here you got Israel, it can't even, come together on certain simple stuff. You can't. It's important to walk and be in agreement with the person that you're walking with. Now, there's some stuff you're not going to be in agreement in, but major stuff, yeah. You know, because not everybody's going to think exactly the same. And some people are going to have higher levels of wisdom than other people. But you have to be in agreement in what the goal is, what y'all plant came to do, how y'all going to accomplish it. And on that note, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, that'll belong to the elders of who rule well. Peace and salutations, and shalom.